Hey friends, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Lisa. I'm so glad you're here today. So this is just a little bit of footage showing you my red KitchenAid that I'm going to be painting today. And I just put this in so you could see that I actually do have a red one, or it was before. And I've got some pictures coming up of what the new ones look like. This was my mother's, and it's the same style, but the color is called Passion Red. It's just not my color, so I just wanted something more neutral. So we're going to get going and getting it painted, and hopefully you'll enjoy today's video. Thanks so much for being here. So I actually started painting before I realized I had my camera running. So um, I didn't get me getting it all taped up or the first little sprays that I made. So I'm sorry about that. But here you see that it clearly was red. and So this paint that I'm using is Rust-Oleum, and one can is a new can and the other can is an older can. The color is called Heirloom White. And I got this idea from another YouTuber that I watch, and she painted hers, and I absolutely loved it. Now, I think she left a lot of the parts on it that I didn't even realize came off. I don't know if she did or not either, but like that back piece, I seen a second YouTuber do hers, and she took everything off: the back piece, the band that goes around the front that has the KitchenAid on it. I did know that the little piece on the very front of it came off because that's where your attachments go. But anyways, so I got it all taped off and I'm getting a few coats on it. So on this day, it was very hot, probably close to 90. I think it was like 87 or 88. And so I was sweating to death out here doing this, but it was good because the paint dried quickly. So if it looks like I'm just globbing on the paint, I'm not. I don't have any drips actually, but it was drying almost as soon as I was putting it on. So there was a little sticker on the very back of it, and it was one that comes on it when it's brand new. And so it was all crinkly and coming off. So I just went ahead and pulled it off, and I tried to sand it a little bit because there was a little bit of goo left, and I got as much off as I could. And then I just went ahead and painted over it. And so I was showing you with that paint can that it has the primer in it as well. So I didn't prime it prior to. I just cleaned it really good, scraped off any food or anything that I could see that was on it. It was fairly clean. I haven't used it a whole lot since I've had it. My mother used it all the time though. So there's also a little bit of a sneak peek of some other things that you're going to see in another video. I'm going to be doing a Christmas in July project, so that will be coming up in sometime this month. I'm not sure exactly when, but I'm working on it, and I think it'll be pretty exciting. I love Christmas, and I know people probably think Christmas in July, that's crazy, but um, people will do anything to the stores specifically to sell things. And so we've gotten accustomed to Christmas in July for whatever reasons, but I love it too. And I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I think that you'll enjoy this Christmas in July video that I have coming up. So after it was done painting, I gave it a couple of hours to dry outside, and then I brought it in. And now I'm just putting it back together. And then after I got it put back together, I left it upstairs for overnight so the paint could fully cure. I don't know exactly how long it takes, but I didn't want to ding it up or mess up the paint or anything. But I left the volume in this so you could get a little bit of ASMR. And I sped it up a little bit because I don't want you to be bored to death watching me take all the tape off it. But something about it is satisfying, I have to admit. So there was a little bit of, I don't know if it's where the paint came off or maybe I had the tape too high, but you'll see there where the band goes on top of it that there's a little bit of paint that either came off or got missed. So I think what I'll do is I'll just take a little bit of spray paint on a brush and just touch that up. Also, I had gone to the trouble of taping up this cord because I didn't want it to get any paint on it. And lo and behold, as I'm taking all the tape off, I discover there's a spot that I missed. So I was kind of bummed about that. But I scratched at it and it came off pretty easily with just my fingernails. So I think I'm just going to get a little steel wool and just scratch that off, and then nobody will ever know. And I have to say, I didn't actually expect for this tape to be so sticky. And now that I think about it, I think it might be just because we were out in such hot heat that made it stick better. But typically, it's painter's tape, so it's not supposed to, stick that well to where it pulls paint off the wall. But yeah, I was having a hard time getting the paint off that cord. So I'm thinking it's just because it sat outside in the heat, and so all that sticky just kind of melted into my cord. And some of this footage has my big noggin right in the way of the camera, so I apologize for that as well, but you can look at my curly locks, I guess. So I've got it almost all put together, and you're going to see some pictures of it after everything is all taken off, and then I put it back in place in my kitchen. It's kind of hard for me to use it down here, like I said, because of the whole water situation and stuff. So right now it's just a pretty piece of decor. And when my kitchen's all put together or I'm in a different one, then good Lord willing, I'm hoping to use it a lot. But I wanted to say thanks for watching this video today. I appreciate you being here. And if you have not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you'd consider doing so. This is a little bit shorter of a video than what I normally do, but I have some exciting ones coming up, and I'm excited to make them and edit them and get them out for you to see. So hopefully you'll hang around if you're new, and to all my people who watch faithfully, I want to thank you so much. I appreciate every comment that you make on my videos. It means so much to me and helps build a community that I'm hoping to have around for a really long time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a little bit of motivation if you have a KitchenAid that you're not happy with the color of, or if you buy one, you find a good deal and it's not the color you want, just know you're able to paint it any color you want. I would just recommend that you get a good paint that has a good primer in it, and don't mind my groceries on the table. But yeah, so this is everything that you see, how it was painted. It covered really well. I did have a couple of little scrapes there, but I can touch those up, and I can touch up around that that KitchenAid band as well, and the top. So here it is in my kitchen, and I love it. I love the color, and it's not an eyesore to me anymore. Not that I don't like red, it didn't fit with what I had. So I hope you enjoyed this, and good Lord willing, I will see you all in the next video.